So, have you guys ever wondered what makes the 24 elders to be in constant awe of God? I'm the only one. Anyway, Revelations 4 talks about the throne room of God and what happens in the throne room of heaven. And it says about the 4 living creatures who day and night are always saying, "Holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty." And the 24 elders who are constantly casting down their crowns, saying, "Worthy, worthy are you, Lord God Almighty." And I always wondered, like, what makes them to always be in awe? What makes them to constantly be in, that awe feeling? Yeah, and I kind of got a glimpse, not anywhere closer to that, but a glimpse. And have you ever seen such a beautiful view that every time you look at it, you're like, wow, wow? Personally, for me, I love sunrises and sunsets, and the view just never gets old. Like, there's no day that I'll look at the sunrise and say, like, every time I look at the sunrise, I'm like, oh my God. And if I always ask myself, if the sunrise is this beautiful, like, if it makes me what about the creator himself? What about the person who created the universe? What about God himself? And imagine being among the 24 elders in the presence of God, in the presence of God's glory. So they cast down their crowns, they bow, they rise up, they see God's glory, and they're like, wow. And they do it again. Wow. It's just like, it's like a reflex. It's a reflex. They bow, they rise up, they are hit with God's glory, and they're like, wow. I mean,